Atlanta Business Chronicles Biz. Sponsored by Georgia Power and Go Beyond Profit.
Good morning and thanks for joining us. We begin with headlines. The sights of cranes looming overhead has become common in Metro Atlanta. Construction is booming in the private sector and the public arena too. The state has 100 projects under construction. Combined, they're worth more than $1 billion. The largest project is the $123 million judicial complex near the Capitol in downtown Atlanta. By next year, it'll house the state Supreme Court and Georgia Court of Appeals. Crews are also working on improvements within the University System of Georgia and the Technical College System, as well as improvements at the Georgia World Congress Center. Amazon has given its hourly workers a raise. The online giant says it'll increase its minimum wage to $15. That new policy will affect 350,000 people, including a growing number here in Georgia. Amazon has been expanding its network of fulfillment centers throughout the region. Georgia's minimum wage, $5.15. But most employees earn the federal minimum wage, which is $7.25 an hour. Amazon's new pay rate of $15 an hour begins November 1st, so it'll be in place for seasonal workers. The planned redevelopment of the Gulch in downtown has picked up the endorsement of the Metro Atlanta Chamber. The business group urged the Atlanta City Council to support the $5 billion overhaul, saying the project could drive significant long-term benefits. Members of the Atlanta City Council remain divided over the nearly $2 billion in public financing, bonds the developer would buy to build the mix of office, retail, housing, and entertainment features. But a concession could be in the works. Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms is reportedly considering not extending the duration of the West Side Tax Allocation District. That could free up money that was going to the Gulch overhaul to be used for city services and schools. Atlanta police officers are getting a raise. By early next year, the city will spend $10 million to boost compensation for patrolling police and senior officers. It's an effort to stay competitive, officials say. In addition to raising police pay, the city will revisit public safety compensation every 2 years to stay ahead of the curve. Voters will be asked next month to weigh in on a number of statewide issues, including a constitutional amendment. It's called the Georgia Outdoor Stewardship Act. Up to 80% of the sales taxes collected by sporting goods stores in Georgia would fund land conservation efforts like protecting waterways, improving fishing areas, and maintaining state and local parks. The state legislature approved the measure in March. If voters give it the okay, it could raise $20 million a year for the next decade. The private equity firm Roark Capital Group is raising more money. SEC filings show the parent company of Arbys and Moe's Southwest Grill has raised nearly $1.5 billion. The company could be preparing to go on a shopping spree. Last month, Atlanta-based Roark Capital bought the fast food chain Sonic. That deal is valued at more than $2 billion. In February, Roark spent nearly $3 billion to buy Buffalo Wild Wings. Government officials, entrepreneurs, corporate executives, they were all on hand for the Atlanta Business League's 34th annual Super Tuesday conference. I had the honor of moderating a panel of this year's Hall of Fame inductees, all women who have made great strides in the media.
Newspapers is historically a male-dominated industry. So we have to recognize that we have to do more, we have to do it better, and we have to do it with more grace and dignity to make certain that we're recognized in this environment.
In addition to Janice Ware, this year's other Hall of Famers were M. Alexis Scott, retired publisher of the Atlanta Daily World, and Carolyn Jerningham Glenn, publisher of The Champion.